What the fuck? Who starts a stream like that? I don't know anybody else that does. If they do, they're fucking loppy as fuck.
Mm.
I'm a lop ass motherfucker. That's how I start a stream. I hope all you guys are having a wonderful fucking Wednesday. Wait, nope, it's Tuesday. It's
Tuesday.
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 I've never done the show on a Wednesday, but I've done fuck that shit Friday on a Tuesday.
You did.
Yeah, you have.
So I see how I could mislead myself into believing lies that are untrue.
Oh.
I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm gonna keep talking like this until I get to a point that is just absolutely annoying.
I don't think you could ever get to a point.
You'd be surprised. I'm one of those people that can get to a point.
One can get to a point.
I mean,
A point like on the scale, or
oh shit, drug reference. Got him.
oh no, I was talking about weight.
Yeah, me too. I was like, I've gotten to that.
I've gotten to that point.
Need to work out.
Scale reference.
I do. Yeah.
You know what point I'm at?
What?
Point Holmes.
I was asking you guys, like, cause I'm not sure which point I'm at. Like, Soap is
I don't know.
hoping. Like, no reference, nothing. You got nothing.
I don't know. I don't know how much you weigh.
I think right now with my belly, I think I'm at a good 169, 170.
Bitch, you don't got no belly.
Let me see your belly.
I'm not gonna cam this belly.
Hey.
This ain't one of those shows.
It could be.
Could be.
You can catch me on my Plex Storm later.
Ah!
I'll be shaking that belly. I was gonna check something just now, and I forgot what the fuck it was.
The likes? Well, do you have
The likes.
Did you have a dislike? Was it you, Lola? Was it you?
There's always a dislike. There has to be.
There's no likes.
Miles just auto dislikes his stream.
No, I don't. No, there's always one dislike. I mean, whatever. Who cares?
I like this.
Was it
Oh,
Lola?
that's 3. Oh, it was probably Max.
Max, did you he did it.
Oh, Max Barrett. He's shown himself. He's the serial disliker.
He is.
That's fine with me. It's fine
Yeah.
with me. If I get one dislike from anybody, it better be Max. He better like it so much he hates the fact that he likes it, so he dislikes it. Right? That's a
The
good
day
one.
that the day that Max likes your stream is the day that you know the world is gonna end.
It's like
It just-
Inception.
It just stops spinning and we all just go flying out of the atmosphere.
Yeah.
666 miles an hour, depending on which part of the Earth you're on.
666.
Yeah, that's close to the speed that the equator spins at. If you're closer towards like the North Pole, you get around like 1,000
Oh.
somewhere. I think, yeah. The closer you are to the top, the faster you're spinning. Think of it as like a gear ratio.
Your gear ratio.
You're a
Got him.
fucking. Damn it! I fell for that one.
That's
That's some bull ass shit. Damn it.
Yes.
Look at how proud of yourself you are. You're just like, fucking got Miles on that one. That shit, he ain't gonna recover
Proud of
for at
himself.
least 6 minutes.
right. 6 minutes is my aim.
Oh.
In more shapes, more ways than one. I can see Tanky right now sweating. There's like a bead of sweat that's about to go right into his eye, and he's like, 558, 550, 6 seconds, And then he runs to a washroom where he has like a dirty white rag, and he's just like ashamed of what he's just done while the sweat's stinging his eye. He's just like, I gotta wash down. I gotta leave this place. This isn't a good place. Been here for at least 14.3 minutes. That's
14.3 minutes.
yeah. Dude, he's a fucking prostitute delivery service.
Delivery.
If you don't come in 30 minutes or less, you get your money back.
Oh, Lord.
Got him.
Awful. Awful.
The zingers be coming in to the left and the right. Pun intended.
Oh man, that's funny.
What was I talking about besides that?
Um,
I don't
nothing.
fucking know. I'm. This is the first stream that I've actually started where I'm incredibly high, straight from the get.
Oh, so all the other streams you gradually got more high.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
this one I just straight started out completely stoned, out of my mind, completely incapable of making any adult decisions. See, I was gonna say decision. See, can't even. Yeah, it's already over right now.
Well, you can start with some of the stories I DM'd you, maybe, if you want.
I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm done reading the stories. We're gonna do this shit a little bit differently.
Okay, what do you want to do?
We'll see if it works. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of going this shit straight out the gate. I might have actually closed the window that everything that I need.
Of
No, I
course you
didn't.
did.
No, I didn't. Hey.
Oh snap!
Okay.
I'm
So I'm gonna
listening.
read the headline, right? Just the
Mm.
headline, and I want you guys to come up with completely fictitious content. Not complete.
Like
Okay,
this.
hold on. Let me reword that. Not completely fictitious, but you try to predict the way that the story is actually going in a truthful manner. Does that make sense? Am I being clear here?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
All right, let's do this one as a
Continue.
practice run. So, drunk driver busted making sandwich for his dog in an intersection.
The fuck?
His doggy was hungry, so he made him a sandwich in the middle of an intersection.
So he was just like, I'm gonna hit the brakes right here, get out the ham and the Swiss and the rye, a little bit of mayo,
Dijon mustard.
yeah, and I'm gonna give it to my or to my dog.
To my sandwich.
I'm gonna give it to my. I'm gonna sandwichception.
Bah. Don't do it,
Pom
Miss.
pom pom. But no, like
Now Missy
Sonny,
wants his
Sonny,
sandwich.
why do you think that happened?
Probably because he was drunk out of his mind, and also his dog wouldn't stop barking like my dog, and so he's like, "Forget it. I'm gonna make a sandwich right here, right now."
All
So
right,
my dog would stop barking.
so this guy was so drunk that he's driving through an intersection. Like he could have pulled over onto the shoulder,
Hmm.
or at least hit on his hazards and been like, "Let me just cook up a quick sandwich." But he was like, "Fuck no! Intersection, brakes, e-brake, no hazards, ham, Swiss, rye, mayonnaise, a little bit of mustard. Cut it in half. Here you go, dog."
Well, do we know what kind of sandwich he made for his dog?
No, we don't.
What if it was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Still, dude, you gotta unscrew the peanut butter. You gotta
Mhm.
Did
scoop
he
that out.
make the sandwich or give the sandwich to the dog?
What? It says he was making sandwiches, dude. He was
Making
subwaying
sandwiches.
in an intersection.
Would you like white bread, Italian urban cheese? What is
Okay,
it? Okay, so
my theory is he works at Subway and he's so brainwashed by Subway's sandwich making that anytime anyone is hungry, he pulls over or he stops where he is and he just starts fucking putting together a sandwich.
you know, that sounds real good. That could have happened.
He just has like this mini bar of like lettuce and chicken, onions and spinach, and he's just like, "All right, what do you want?" Mini bar of
Yep.
like lettuce and
He did
chicken,
that,
So
and
he's
then
just.
onions.
You really think that this guy's just rolling around town with an ice bath just posted, and he's got his iceberg lettuce. You know what I mean? Like all the way down, he has the whole line.
he
He's
has
like,
like a cargo van. He converted it to a mobile subway.
and he like went into the back in the middle of an intersection.
Yeah.
No, dude, that fool straight pulled over. He busted out his.
No, it says
fucking-
in intersection. He didn't pull over.
No, he hit the brakes in an intersection and he got out. Dude, I guarantee you they just left like Costco or something. And he was like, "Hey, give me the Hormel ham." All right. Who has the fucking Kraft Swiss? Throw that up here. Anybody got some Hellmann's or Good Foods or need some mayonnaise? Let me get a little bit of that.
Man, you need that Miracle Whip.
I
So
swear.
now he's talking to other people.
Why does the stream have more dislikes than likes?
Ooh.
Damn.
How do we have more
It's half and
dislikes than
half.
likes if we only have 3 watchers?
I
No,
saw
there's-
that's 5.
there's 5.
There's 5 watching. And there's
Either
4
way.
dislikes and 4 likes.
Thanks,
Some people
guys.
are haters.
When everything's meant to be broken.
Don't even get me singing.
Okay. So what we have here is
A failure to communicate. Sorry, that's a movie quote.
It is. But that sandwich on there looks like a Subway sandwich.
right?
It looks like a Subway sandwich.
Dude, Subway wishes their sandwiches even look that good.
They look like that where I live.
Bro, dude, Subway sandwiches look like that if someone
Yeah.
sat on them and then just like rolled them in paper. They're just like, and ass smash, hell yeah. Roll that shit.
And post.
And post.
They look like that on where I live. I don't know. I asked for
William,
double meat.
William,
you're
no
lucky.
one fucking blamed you. I didn't blame you. No one else blamed you.
No,
I
she's
say
just
no.
lucky that she lives by people who care about what their sandwiches look like.
Oh no, I was talking to William. My bad.
Oh. I ignore him. That drunk driver busted making sandwich. So was he busted for making a sandwich in the intersection, or was he busted for being drunk while
Let's
driving?
find out. Let's find out.
Because
So-
like this.
This fool had multiple warrants,
Oh,
right?
Mm-hmm.
So, this cop noticed that there was a pickup truck that was like stopped right in the middle of a fucking intersection. This fool is like chefing it up, sitting there like trying to make a sandwich for his dog or something. Like, it's crazy. So the cop pulled up, that fool pulled off, drove away, ran a stop sign, and then when the cop pulled him over, smelled some beer.
Mm-mm-mm. If you would have just waited till he got home, he would have been all right.
Yeah. Apparently he was twice the fucking legal limit. Who knows?
oh shit!
I just see a picture of, video of your cat's butthole. That's all I see.
Oh, fuck. I just fucked up my mic.
Uh-oh.
When everything's meant to be broken.
Mike Miles is my
Ear rape. Ear rape time. Alright, everybody ready for the ear rape hour. And we're done.
And we're done.
Yay.
No, but like,
Oh.
it's fucking ridiculous, man.
Well, I hope the dog was at least a good boy.
I mean, did the dog get his sandwich?
Oh, no, here's where the story becomes selfish. I guarantee you he wasn't even making a fucking sandwich for his dog. Because what it says is that he was making a sandwich for himself and his dog.
His dog's
Oh.
name is Lucky.
Dude, I guarantee you, dude, that he was just like, fuck, bro. I was just trying to make a sandwich. I thought the middle of the intersection was the best place to do it, even given the fact that it had an unprotected left.
Oh no, it's dangerous.
He's just out there. He's like, man, I don't think I got enough mayonnaise on here. I wonder if 2 slices of cheese would be a little bit better. Yeah, let's do 2.
Provolone cheese.
Not on a ham sandwich? Hell no. You fucking put Swiss. You fucking roll with sourdough. And then you put Copra prosciutto and pancetta on it.
Mm-mm. Havarti cheese or provolone cheese are my favorite.
Havarti is for a red meat lunch meat. You don't
I
put
know.
fucking Havarti on ham.
I put it on. I
I
don't
need-
really eat
you know
ham
what?
sandwiches.
You need shit.
Yeah, but isn't ham a red meat?
No.
it's white meat.
White.
It's cured so it turns red.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The more
So-
you know.
Yeah, like, so ham and a pork chop are basically the same thing. If you cured a pork chop, it would turn
Pink.
like an amber pinkish red color. You know?
So I totally understand that pig is the same thing as pig.
Gulf City Freedom sent, and it was a peanut butter sandwich wrapped around his pee.
Ooh.
That
That sounds actually really attractive.
What?
what?
If I could get a peanut butter and jelly wrapped around my dick, and a girl just eats it off of it, I could provide the milk and everything.
That was coming.
Got him. Yeah, you doubled that one.
No joke.
That was coming. Got him.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam.
Dude, that sounds really good, Max Sperm. Ham, butter, lettuce, tomatoes on Hawaiian rolls. Hawaiian rolls are so good.
That shit'll be coming up soon. Shit, are we still streaming?
Yes.
Shit, I forgot.
Already?
How do you forget your own stream, bro? Come on, man. I'm just
We
joking.
just started like
16 minutes ago. 16, bro. Get it right.
watch yourself.
I have the details.
Ooh, not the details.
I got the receipts.
Ooh, girl, get the receipts.
Hey, so me and Dual Wheel decided to clean up a bunch of shit. And I may or may not have lost 7 years of W-2s in an envelope.
That's not good. I don't think you're going to get audited, though.
No, but no. If you wanted to steal my identity,
Oh.
how more of an accurate way can you do that?
Yeah,
Sure.
so no bueno. No bueno. I'm sure it's around.
It should be a rectangle because I've never seen a round W-2. That was so dad joke.
Yeah, so punny. It was good. It was good. I have my W-2s somewhere. You know?
Somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. I know where they are. I just, they're somewhere.
I'm a Roman man. I only do what I think that I know I can.
You said rolling or Roman?
Roman.
Roaming. Oh, okay, gotcha. I
Like
thought you meant like Roman, like
traveling distances. No, not like salad.
No, not Romaine. I thought you meant like Roman soldier or something.
I'm a Romaine man.
Like Italian.
I only like
Yeah.
salads if they are so crisp again.
Crisp salads. But I don't like iceberg lettuce. Like, I think iceberg lettuce is like a waste of a vegetable.
Dude, you need to go fucking spend some time in a dark room in 38 hours of silence, 48 hours, and then just fucking ponder about why you're still alive. Romaine lettuce is the best thing that ever graced man.
No, it's not. It's like spinach is better.
Spinach is so much better. Kale
yeah.
is super fucking good.
Kale is an acquired taste.
Fuck you guys
Don't
and
you-
your dark greens.
Don't
Better for you.
you diss. Oh, gotta get some more juice. Don't you diss my fucking kale.
Because lettuce, it's 98% water.
It's good for like if you're gonna do like a lettuce burger or lettuce taco where you use the iceberg lettuce as the taco shell or the
Right.
burger bun.
Mm-hmm.
Good for that. But
You know what iceberg is really good for?
ow, what?
Lettuce wedges.
Lettuce,
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the lettuce appetizer.
What is
Yeah.
Like,
what is that?
Where they put it on a grill.
Nope.
What? What?
No. You take your head of iceberg lettuce. You put it in the freezer for like 8 minutes.
Oh.
Long enough, like you don't want any of it to freeze, but you want to bring the leaves temperature like as low as they can before they freeze. But if they freeze, they don't they get mushy, they don't get crisp. So you put it in the freezer for like 8 minutes, maybe 7. Pull that shit out. You cut that shit in quarters. You get 4 wedges. and then you put your dressing of your choice on said wedge while it's still really cold. Topping of choice on said wedge, and then you just eat it like an appetizer.
Oh,
I guess that could work.
I've
Yeah,
never had
but
that before.
you can't leave it in the freezer too long because once lettuce freezes, it turns into fucking shit.
Hmm.
And you have to put it in long enough so that way it stays cold to make sure that your dressing stays cold.
Yeah,
And you just
I
eat
mean,
it. It's like the mozzarella stick of the lettuce world.
well, what
Does
they
that make sense?
well, also
Mhm.
what hipsters do is they grill lettuce on like each side, and then they serve that whole. So you have to cut it up yourself. It's like a deconstructed salad or something like that.
I've
If you
never
grill
seen
it,
grilled lettuce.
no, I know exactly what he's talking about. If you grill it fast enough when it's still cold, it
Yeah.
comes out amazing.
Yeah, super fucking crisp and shit.
Yeah, but you can't be leaving that shit on the fucking grill.
No.
Yeah, you gotta no. What Tanky's talking about is like a super smoky, um, kind of like it's kind of like the smoky version of what I was explaining.
Yeah.
Like high heat, hella quick, bam, and then it still snaps every time you bite it. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's still that crunch to it.
I've never had that before. It sounds intriguing, but
it's amazing. You gotta try it. Oh,
oh well, one day if I ever see it on the menu.
When you go to California, you'll be able to try it at almost every single restaurant you go to.
Okay.
yeah, that and the lettuce wedge.
It's definitely a hipster thing. It's good. It's good as fuck, but it's definitely a hipster thing.
Okay.
And as
I'll
you
be a
know,
hipster.
California has the highest concentration of hipsters.
They do. They
Also,
do.
also BC does too. Up here in Canada.
Oh,
I don't
really?
think there's any hipsters where I live. Maybe in Dallas a little bit, but Texas really don't got hipsters. In Austin and Dallas.
Austin would
Yeah.
have the most.
Austin wants to be California so bad.
It does.
They try so hard. Keep Austin weird. Nah, man.
California's pretty cool. I mean, there's definitely a lot of places in this state that I don't want to go right now.
San Francisco. Everyone gets robbed in San Francisco when they go.
San Francisco is pretty bad for like crime and drugs.
Yeah.
More like West Oakland, South Sacramento.
South of any city is like the bad part of the town.
No, actually no. There's some southern parts of towns that are actually the high end.
Not in Dallas.
South Novato.
Where?
South Novato. You're talking about like fucking $200,000 one bedroom condos.
$200,000. One bedroom. That doesn't exist in Texas. If you pay $200,000 for a house, you get at least 1,500 square feet home. It could have 2 or 3 bedrooms, either one. At least 1,500.
Yeah, Gulf City, that crazy diet. I if I'm correct, it was probably called the ketogenic diet, where they eliminate as much carbs as they possibly can.
Uh-huh. What did that come from?
I was just reading chat, and he said I had a friend that went on a crazy diet, no bread. He would order his sandwiches wrapped in lettuce.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing that myself right now, and in like 2 weeks I dropped 15 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. And it's all healthy too. Like I'm not starving myself. I'm not nothing like that. I'm just eating better.
Keto.
Yeah.
So you just eat a lot of meat? What do you do?
Protein, carb, low.
Low carb, no sugar, high fat, medium amount of protein.
I have to, I guess, look it up.
Hey,
I'm trying to lose weight again.
You know fat's good for you, right, Sonny?
Yeah,
Mhm.
you know. If you do a low-fat diet, it makes you depressed, and I'm already depressed, so I don't want to get it too bad.
Yeah.
So,
Low,
You need-
yeah.
With your
Chris,
body
body's-
build, though, you need to have like a high heart rate for at least like 30 minutes a day if you're gonna eat a high fat diet.
Most
Not
definitely.
necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
If you
I
cut out
wanna-
all sugar, and you limit your carbs to like, I don't know, I limit my carbs to 20 a day.
I'm definitely addicted to sugar. When
Yeah.
I go a day without sugar, I get really bad headaches.
Yeah.
I go with withdrawals. So weird.
It's because you're addicted.
Ugh.
But
Yeah.
I have to get my medicine again, huh?
Sonny also has like a low activity job.
I do.
I do is just walk.
I walk, but I don't have any more of my medicine, so I have low energy, and I can't buy it right now. So I have a condition that causes like extreme fatigue, and
Mm.
without my medicine, I have no energy. Like I just want to like standing up and walking for like 10 minutes. I'm just like, "Oh, I gotta sit down. I'm so tired.
Right.
Yeah, it's a struggle. So without my medicine, I have no energy whatsoever, and I haven't worked out in like 4 or 5 months now. Seems like because I ran out of medicine, so I have to get it again. Hopefully this Friday, I can get it. I supplement my diet with beer.
That's a horrible thing to supplement.
That's what Freedom said. I don't do that.
No, I know that. I'm reading chat right
All
now.
right,
That's a
so
horrible.
I'm reading chat right here. So Max Burr said, "Fuck you! I'll leave my fucking lettuce in the freezer as long as I want."
Well, then you have wilty lettuce then, Max.
Freedom said, "I got a friend that went on a crazy diet, no bread, but he orders a sandwich wrapped in lettuce."
I just read that.
Mhm.
Cali is one giant gun-free zone. Fuck that. Yup. My friend has lost over 40 pounds, but if he does eat bread, it fucks him up.
Yeah.
Like
Miles
how
is
does
right.
it mess him up?
Hold
Because
on.
your carb intake increases, so your insulin spikes, and so your body goes into rapid storage mode when your insulin spikes. And with the amount of carbs that you intake, it stores that all into fat, and you gain fat real quick because it's just storing it all.
Okay.
That's why not having any sugar is important. It's because you don't want your insulin levels to spike.
Continue.
Jesus. It's really basically. After that, it says, Miles is right. Some people die trying this diet. I supplement my diet with beer. Max Bear says, just get a mildly high heart rate, around 98 for about 20 minutes. Should be enough for your body to start losing weight. I have
Wait.
popsicle lettuce. Best lettuce.
I need some citations about the deaths caused by this diet.
And also, I work out a lot, and I hardly lose weight. Hardly. Well, I did work out a lot. I stopped, but it is very hard for me to lose weight because of everyone says that your low metabolism is a myth. If you have hormonal, like what do you call it?
Imbalance.
Yeah, I forget I have to see an endocrinologist, whatever that does. I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, low metabolism is a thing.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Some people think it's fake. They just think that we're lazy.
Well, you are lazy, but
If you
there's more shit on top of it than that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
if you reduced the amount of sugar that you had in, your body would be producing its own natural energy from the fat that it does start to burn.
True. I just want energy. Like,
Yeah.
that's like the main thing that I want. Ooh. But I
Yeah,
found
cut out
out
sugar.
the medicine that I take, I had no idea it causes impulses, like strange impulses.
Masturbation is not a strange impulse.
And it doesn't cause that. I wish it did. I would have money. But yeah, it causes you to
Whoa.
buy things. Yeah.
Whoa, hold up. Hold up. Let's back this shit up one step. Money.
Yeah.
What, you got people that are paying you? You're like, sorry, didn't take my medication. Can't get no masturbation money right now.
No, it's not that. No, if it was replaced by masturbation, I would have a lot more money. My impulse is to buy things. That's why I'm broke all the time. It's crazy. I had no idea the medicine was causing it.
Were you broke? Like, was your family poor when you were a little kid?
Yep.
No?
My dad makes no, we're not. We were the only two-story house. Maybe there was like maybe one or
You
two.
have no fucking excuse, dude.
I
Straight
don't
up.
have an excuse.
No.
What?
Nah, cause like most of the time when it comes to people that like have a random affliction to spending money, those are people that come from childhoods that like had no income in the house and had no food and had nothing that was anything
Unless
compared to
it's a
study.
medication. Unless there's a medication that's causing it.
Apparently, this thing it's either gambling, um, and like rabid sexuality, like you were right, like it does do that to some people,
Mm.
impulsive buying or eating a lot. I got the eating
See,
and the impulsive buying.
Oh,
I
that
have
grilled ham and cheese.
I personally have a thing where like I like to spend money because when I was a little kid, there was no money in my household.
Mhm,
And now I finally make more money than I have prior, and it just feels good to be like, "Oh, let me just buy this. I can afford it."
mhm.
But
Yeah.
like, hold on,
I
I'm not
didn't.
finished. I'm not finished. When it comes to eating, though, see, that's where the difference really truly lies because when I was a kid, most of the time when I went and ate, it was actually at one of my neighbor's house because my mom was busy worrying about whatever her current problems were. So I was kind of like a set it and forget it child. I just
Mm.
like I just like figured out shit for myself. Like, fuck, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go to my neighbor's house and see what they're making for dinner and hope they have enough left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I never didn't have all these financial issues until I started this medicine. It's just weird for me, and that's why I was so emotional yesterday. My sister bought me powdered milk. It's so insignificant, and I told her that about the side effects. She was like, "You still need to take the medicine. It's important." I was like, "I don't want to. I'm gonna quit." And she was like, "No, you have to." And then I got powdered milk in the mail, and I got all happy crying. She was like, "Oh my god, my sister cares
Powdered
about me
milk
so
for the
much."
win, boy.
I know. So I was having a day yesterday, but my sister made it all better.
Yay.
She my friend. But yeah, so
Hey, so what's up with the story you sent me, Sonny? I think you
which
sent it to
one?
me. I don't know. It just ended up in my shit.
Does it have the
All you can eat
um
was too much. That's what it says
what?
in the caption. Yeah, all you can eat was too much.
Oh, that's the first one.
Uh,
Yeah, it's an all you can eat program where you could eat all you wanted for a month, and the deal was too good. They went out
yeah.
of business.
Yep.
That makes
500 customers a day.
What were they thinking?
they weren't.
I sure weren't.
500 customers a day.
And they
Like,
have to
what?
serve them.
Is it like a punch card? You just show up there on like January 1st. You're like, hey, what's up? My first day of food. I'm going to eat until I feel like I'm going to explode. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place.
Hmm.
Let me get another $30 in food. This restaurant ended up $100,000 in debt in their first 30 days.
Well, of course.
What were, I mean, why didn't they just say, you know what, the promotion is over. We can't do this anymore.
Because like, so let's say they got 500 people in the first day, right? And that's when they
Hmm.
would close it down. Well, they promised those 500 people 30 free all you can eat meals.
I
So
would have
let's
been like,
say, okay, so let's say they come back and eat a pound of food, pound and a half. Let's go with pound because easy math. That's 30 pounds of food times 500.
that's a lot. You couldn't keep up. I don't know why they kept that up for 30 days though. That's a lot of money.
I don't know why you would offer it for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I could
crazy.
see like 2 days.
Yeah.
I could even see like a week.
The weekend.
Yeah, a
But
week
not
could be
fucking a
much.
whole month.
Yeah, dude. 500 people times. So let's say it's $10, right? $10 for your first meal, and then you get 33 or 30 free meals.
Mm-hmm.
Times that by 500.
That's a lot.
So 500 a day. So 5 times 3, so that's 1,500 people a month, right? No, it's not.
1,500. 15,000 a month?
Yeah, 15,000. There you go. 15,000 a month
For
times
each
10.
person.
Yeah, so by 10, they're consuming $150,000 in food.
That's too much.
And they, they got their food cheap because they only in $100,000 a day. So that's the poorest
Is my
business plan I've ever seen.
is my math correct?
I don't know. I'm horrible at math. So
Okay,
I don't know.
so if one meal was $10,
Okay.
500 people a day
It's $5,000.
Okay.
times 30.
Well, no, they get free food.
No, but we're looking at this from the
It's
restaurant.
5,000 times 30 is. Well, you just add a zero.
It's 150,000.
Yeah.
Okay, we were right.
Yeah, so the restaurant is outing.
150K
Yeah.
worth of food that they had to pay for, but had to provide for free.
And if those people don't show up and don't eat, they bought that produce and that meat that they have to toss out that night.
Mm-hmm. That is a lot of food wasted because you know that happens.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that wasted food. Ugh.
We're literally talking about over $1 million of food being passed through that restaurant's hand in a month.
It's true.
100.
And they're only how much in debt?
100,000. Because you can probably buy like
They thought they had it, so they got it close. If they would have raised their prices like $1 per dish, they would have been.
Closer.
Yeah, they'd be over.
that's a bad practice. Just all around. I mean, you can offer free food, but minimum purchase. With the purchase of an adult meal, you get maybe half off the second meal or something like that.
Well, there's those all you can eat buffets.
Maybe half off the second meal or
But-
something like.
They close those buffets down after a certain amount of time, and you can't just sit there and eat. They will charge you for more if you stay there longer.
Mhm.
Low.
Lo-fi.
Man, not high enough for this.
China is silly
What makes
So do they
China
have-
silly?
because they did that. Do they have like random American buffets in China?
Probably.
There's
hamburgers?
probably like one hometown buffet, just straight posted.
Yeah. And they have like pictures of like Babe Ruth and.
No, it's just all just macaroni and cheese.
And hamburgers and French
Yeah.
fries.
On the other
Hot
side,
dogs.
and then like one section where there's pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
Yeah.
And you gotta have like casserole of some sort or something.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken casserole, dude. I can make such a flyer ass chicken casserole.
What do you put in it?
Mayonnaise, cream of chicken soup, or no, cream of mushroom soup, egg noodles, cheddar cheese, Colby Jack cheese, crushed up Lay's potato chips.
That's the whitest thing I've ever heard.
That is like a heart attack waiting to happen.
No, it'll kill you. No, it's lit.
I don't know about potato chips in a casserole. I'm just
No, it's
saying.
on the top. It's just the crust. It's just the little crunch on the top.
I know.
You know what?
Well, you know what? I put.
I bet
well,
you
it's not-
$10. I bet you $10 I can cook better than you can.
I bet you can't.
No,
That's a bet you lose in, boo boo.
you think so?
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, there is one casserole that I make that has chips in it. It's Doritos. It's
What
just
the fuck kind of weak ass fucking 99-cent store casserole bullshit is that?
what? I haven't even said it yet.
You started with Doritos. You ended with
It's a
fucking Have a
layered.
good day, sir.
No, I didn't.
You might as well have.
Anyways, this casserole,
Weak.
it has
Weak.
seasoned ground beef,
Weak.
sour cream, and then salsa, and then Doritos and cheese, and you just layer that on there. My mom saw it on a recipe book like years ago. People like it. That's it. It's really easy.
Back when they still had the taco flavored Doritos on deck.
They still do in my state.
Was that? Did she get that? Did she get that recipe off an internet site that went? Bing bing bing.
Yeah, it was. I remember dial-up. And probably no, it was like on the back of like in a magazine or something. She used to get like Good Housekeeping.
She
And they
printed
had that
that shit
recipe.
out on like a
Mhm.
1999 Brother inkjet printer.
Mhm. She literally still does that. She still prints out stuff for no reason.
Took like 37 minutes to print the fucking one picture.
Hey, what's it my dog this time? Frito pie is pretty good. I love Frito pie. Max Bear.
We make fucking Frito pie with chili out here.
That's what we do as well.
Yeah. Chili, some Fritos.
But we don't like I guess whenever I eat it, they use that nasty nacho cheese that they sell at like football games
No.
and stuff.
You use cheddar cheese. Step your
I
game
know.
up.
Well, whenever I do get it, that's the only way that they sell it. But when I make it, it's with cheddar cheese and Monterey Jack.
I'm about to smoke some hell of expensive ass weed right now.
Okie doke.
Yeah, this is like the most expensive weed I've bought in a long time.
Gulf City Freedom. My casserole is ground beef, bacon, cheddar, and barbecue. Barbecue sauce?
That's what he means.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you like barbecue brisket or something. But that sounds good. Barbecue brisket in a casserole?
Sounds like Freedom's got his fucking casserole game on lock, boy.
He does.
Oh, dude, I got this pesto chicken casserole that I make. Oh,
That
man.
sounds nice.
No, it's next level because I make the pesto from scratch.
Mm.
Like, I buy the Romano, the Parmesan cheese. I buy the pine nuts. I roast them myself. I fucking go and buy organic chicken breasts and shit. Oh, man, it's lit.
Sounds good. What do you put in it besides the pesto? What else?
Well, I make my pesto from scratch. And then basically just the casserole is just like boiled noodles to al dente. A little bit before al dente because they're going to cook a little bit more when you bake them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just get coated in like the mayonnaise mixture. Like a really, really thin bit of mayonnaise. For like the moisture of the egg whites and the oil. And then the pesto gets mixed into that. And then it gets like a slight crunchy layer on the top, cheese layer. So that way the oil of the cheese as it's cooking soaks down and fucking lubricates the top layer of the bottom noodles.
That sounds very good.
Yeah. My casserole game is insane. I know it sounds fucking stupid, but I can make a mean ass casserole.
I still don't know about that first one.
I can cook hella good, actually, believe it or not.
So can I.
My brother, my brother, who's like 8 years older than I am, 8 years my senior. He even told me, he was like, "Bro, your steaks are insane." And in my family, everyone says he makes the best steaks.
I love cooking steaks. I just put salt, pepper, and ginger, ground ginger on mine. It's really good.
Nah, just garlic, salt, and pepper. That's all you need.
I like ginger. I did that one too. That's good too. I just like Asian flavored stuff a lot, so
Ginger
I
is
like
good for a
ginger.
steak that is sauced.
Mm-mm, I don't
Yeah.
need sauce.
No, because, well, when you ginger a steak, you want to make sure that it's coated evenly. So
Mhm.
you render your ginger in the sauce next to the steak, and you start getting the ginger to break down inside the sauce. And before it fully breaks down, you get the ginger out of the sauce, you put it on top. So your strongest flavor is on top, because that's usually where your palate flips it over upside down. And then you glaze it with that sauce you made.
Well, I glaze it, but I don't. I thought you meant like sauce, like A1 sauce. No. A1 sauce is
Yeah.
for steaks that people ruin. It's better.
A1 sauce is for trash.
I know, but if you have a bad steak, A1 can save it. Like if you go
Mm,
to a restaurant and it's like the steak is disgusting, you put A1 sauce on
true.
it. I thought that's what you meant.
Nah.
And I love sauteing mushrooms and onions. I can
Yep.
eat that just by itself. Like when I grill mushrooms and onions together in the bottom of the pan, sometimes I just eat it by itself. It's so good.
Oh, mushrooms are amazing
I love
by
mushrooms.
themselves, yeah.
This is the food stream. Everyone, welcome.
Welcome to the food stream.
I'm
Yes,
actually hella hungry now.
Sam.
I'm not. I ate chili. The rest of it,
Oh,
I mean
shit.
chicken chili. What?
2 out of 3 of my streams are gone now. Or stories.
Oh.
Uh,
This isn't gonna be a story stream. We're just posted.
Oh no, it says "Aw snap." I hate that dumb error.
Yeah. It's being a little baby girl. It's alright though.
That's cool. We can exchange recipes.
yeah.
If
Except I
it,
don't give up my secrets. So.
you can give up one little secret, honey.
Dude, hey, my grilled tuna casserole. That one's pretty lit. It's like it's the easiest way to make yourself feel like a chef.
How do you do it?
Oh, I thought it was obvious.
I don't
But
know.
but basically you just drain a can of tuna. If you want to get really cool with it, like I've done this before, you can go get some ahi tuna that's frozen,
Hmm.
defrost that shit, cut that shit up into some nice diagonal chunks so that way when you break it up once it's completely thawed, it comes out in like nuggets,
Hmm.
the way tuna likes to break up. And then you saute that shit. Holy shit, my mind just turned off.
You saute the tuna.
Well, no, what did I say before that?
You cut it into diagonal
Before
chunks.
that?
Ahi
Frozen
tuna.
tuna.
Before that?
Tuna casserole.
God damn it, thank you. Holy shit. Anyway, my mind is acting very strange. So you saute the tuna, right? So you get your mayonnaise mixture ready because you're gonna need that to moisten the tuna. You have your cheese already ready off to the side because you're gonna need to mix that with your egg noodles.
Mhm.
And then you have a shitload of crushed up Lay's potato chips, like to the point of almost sandpaper, but a little bit before that.
Mm.
So then once your tuna is seared properly, and it has to be broken up fine enough to where it sears all edges of all of it. Otherwise, you're not gonna get this flavor, like the caramelized fish flavor, which is
Mhm.
amazing. So you take that, you get your mayonnaise. I think it's 3/4 of a cup. Dump that shit into a bowl. Dump. You want to have about like 3 cups of tuna if you're gonna do it right, and you want it to taste fucking fire. All seared, all caramelized. Mix that shit up. Throw that shit to the side. Get your noodles. Mix the rest of your mayonnaise in there. Throw in your cheese. Mix that shit. Throw it in. Mix it all together. Bam. Throw that in the oven. Pull it out halfway. Top that shit with your chips and some more cheese. Throw that in there. Pull it out. Boom.
What type of cheese?
Cheddar.
Cheddar?
Yeah, cheddar goes with tuna the best.
It does. I put it in my tuna salad
Oh,
all the time.
and one thing I forgot to say, that like the most important part, the cream of mushroom soup.
True. Cream of mushroom is so versatile.
Yeah, it's the best shit. Makes chicken and rice dope. Makes fucking tuna
Hmm.
casserole dope. Makes everything dope.
Mm-hmm.
You know the hardest fish to cook is freaking halibut.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. For me, it is.
It's a low and slow fish. That's why. You're trying to
I'm
high heat that
impatient.
bitch.
No, I try to bake it and I never do it right.
No, that's a no. What?
I know. I know.
What?
I
How
tried
long
to
are you
bake
trying?
it.
Are you 30-minute baking it?
I can't remember. It was so long ago. I gave up though.
You need at least like 55 to like an
It wasn't
hour and
that
five.
fast though. It wasn't like 400, you know,
If you
or
cut
450.
if you cut it right, an hour would be perfect.
The the recipe that I had, this is all I can remember. It said to thaw it, pat it dry, do everything, and keep it whole. It said to keep it whole, a
Did you
whole
wrap it in
fillet.
did you wrap it in tinfoil?
Mm-mm. It didn't tell me to do that.
Should have.
The recipe did not call for it. I tried it 2 or 3 times to cook halibut, and it's expensive.
No, you need
It
to
didn't
keep
work.
it wrapped because it's got to steam itself. Straight direct heat. I mean, I don't know what kind of barbecue you're using.
It wasn't a barbecue; it was an oven.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. So,
Oh, it's cool.
yeah, you need to
Yeah.
keep all that heat together. The moisture is gonna help defrost and cook itself. That type of shit.
Yep.
All right, freedom. Shit, I think I'm gonna chop this stream.
Why?
Well, it's shit. How long have we been going for? Only
Maybe an
15, right?
hour.
Damn. We're gonna go with the hour mark then. Ah, I forgot to label this with an episode number. I would. Holy shit.
I'm going my
That was harsh.
notifications right now.
What?
My notifications. I think the last one you put F that shit. I think, and then you skipped over one. I think. So it's technically episode 9, even though you kind of skipped over one. Yeah,
I just skipped over one.
yeah. Because last week we did F that shit episode 2, when it should have been Are We Serious 8. So this would be 9.
True.
See. So how was work today?
Oh shit. Nah, work was fucking boring as fuck, man.
Do I hear a bird?
Yeah, that's on my end.
Oh, is it a mockingbird?
No.
It's from a video game.
No, it's not. Is it?
No, she's outside singing.
It's still light outside where he is. I'm dark. Almost 11.
Where the fuck are you at?
Me? Or her?
Well, I know where she is.
Nigga, I'm above you.
It's so light.
Why
I
you
can
s-
still see the
Why
sun.
is it still so bright there? I mean, I could see sun out of my window, but not as bright as your shit. Oh yeah, get all frustrated.
No, I'm not. I'm just breathing.
Yeah, better not. Hold on.
What is happening right now?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Miles getting hot. That's all I know.
I think. No, I'm not. I am super. Look at how sober I am right now.
Right. Sorry.
Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Wow.
look at how sober. I look super sober.
No, you don't.
You do not look
This
so
is this is what sober looks like.
lies.
Um.
Lies.
This shit looks really weird, actually.
You're in another dimension right now.
I'm just gonna relax my eyes to the way that I like them to feel. Wait. I'm not defending my. You know what? We're gonna chop this stream right about now.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
it. It's gonna happen.
All right, guys. Just remember, buy my merch.
Oh yeah, buy his merch. Tanky is responsible for like at least 75% of my dopest fucking 100%. All right, you gotta be fair, Tanky, Tanky draws some of my dopest shit. You should check him out. Hit him up with a little dollar amount. Maybe you can get some dope shit too. I had to pay him, but not monetary, and I can't release it on this stream. You can catch it on my Plex Storm. Anyway, so
Mm-mm-mm.
why does this shit? Why do I even say this shit out loud? I just made all of that up. What-
Well, most of it.
Oh, got him!
Got
Got him! Got him! Meow, meow, meow. Sonny, what's up? What's new? Any new videos? Is there anything that we can actually look forward to, or are you still being a lazy ass?
Oof.
But yeah. Hopefully a video soon. Subscribe.
That's it?
Right Wing Sister.
Come on, we need some more details.
Podcast every Sunday at 7 with my sister. Sister to Sister podcast.
Nice.
Now I feel bad. I feel like
Once I fucking. Sorry. Sorry. Go on.
that was it. It was done.
Okay.
I finished right there.
I
That's the end of that one.
Once I finish fucking moving, I might start streaming some art streams of me drawing or just talking. Should be fun.
Cool. I'll check it out when you do.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jesus Christ. I have some new music that's on its way.
Nice.
It's fire.
I'm currently. Oh yeah, Sonny got to hear like the straight, full, dope version in every way, shape, and form of the verse that I wrote. And then I'm currently working on a new beat for the Digital Dojo, which is me and Geek Dulu. That's gonna be super lit. And then I have another project coming up, but can't fucking remember what it is, so I can't shill it. Awkward face.
Boom.
You know what I mean? So, I think we're gonna lumberjack this stream.
Sounds good.
Everybody that even wasted their time watching my dumbass and my smart friends help me struggle from dead air. I hope you guys have a wonderful night.
I don't think it was a shit stream. I think it was a good stream with little bits lulls here and there. It's all good, buddy.
No!